guys, it's FORNUTO, and I'm back. And today I'm going to be going over how I would make a beat for YEAT. The great thing to do with one-shots is use a volume envelope so you can cut them whenever, and obviously turn on cut itself.
5 minutes later. A few moments later.
Why is this cutting out, bro? So after probably an hour of messing around with this melody and switching from my PC to my Mac because my audio kept, this is what I finally have.
What's good, y'all? It's your boy Dash. My boy FORNUTO just sent me this melody, so we about to listen to it, and then I'm gonna show y'all how to add some drums in this style. Let's get it. That's fire right there, bruh. That is a good loop right there, bruh. Shout out to FORNUTO, bruh. That is hard, bruh. That is one of the hardest loops I've heard in a minute. We gotta cook up to that right now. All right, so first thing that I'm gonna do, obviously, is go ahead and throw my master preset on there from my Do The Dash 2021 stash kit. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop this on the master. Obviously, you don't have to add my master preset, but you always wanna make sure you have some type of like soft clipper master preset on your master just to make sure your drums are knocking. So now I got everything chopped up, but I do wanna try slowing this melody down to around like 140. I don't know why I did that, but if you listen to a lot of YEAT songs like Sorry About That, Off the Lie, Get Busy, you know, all his like most popular songs, they're all around that like 140 range. So I just want to see how this loop sounds. See, it's already sounded way more like a YEAT loop just from slowing the BPM down. So yeah, I mean, I liked it fast too, but for a YEAT beat, I feel like I want it to be a little slower. And then I'm also go ahead and pitch this melody up 200 cents. All right, so the first thing I'm gonna pull up is the hi-hat. Now, for this hi-hat, I'm actually gonna be using this free kit that, I don't know if FORNUTO already mentioned this, but it's dropping with this video. It's a free kit, link in the description. It's called the Get Busy Drum Kit by ProducerGrind. Shout out to them, man. They be giving out the free kits for the culture, bro. Like you gotta go cop that. So the main type of rolls that you're gonna hear in YEAT beats are these like little, like just literally straight like line rolls. So all you have to do these straight rolls is just put your grid in line mode and then select a note and do Command U, and then I'll just split it up into 2 notes, if that makes any sense. But you really only want to be using these type of rolls, and you want to use them a lot throughout the pattern because that's kind of like YEAT's like signature drum thing. So I'm gonna put another one right here. That's honestly a pretty good pattern right there. So I'll just delete the rest of, delete all this. And then I'm gonna just copy that pattern over using Command B. And then I'm gonna go ahead and drop this soft hi-hat preset from my drum kit. So now I'm gonna add the clap. I'm gonna grab this main clap from my drum kit. That's a pretty solid pattern right there. So for these YEAT beats, a lot of times you want to just have like multiple claps, if that makes any sense. So rather than just putting the clap like on the basic, you could do that, but a lot of times YEAT likes to like repeat his claps, so that's kind of what I did here. I just added in a couple random ones. Low key, I just thought of something because this loop is already pretty turned, but we could add a bell.
Oh, brother, this guy.
So for anyone who doesn't understand that reference, I still got you. YEAT has a song called, what's it called? Get Busy. That's the song where he's like, the song was already turned, but here's a bill. You know what I'm saying? Everyone's heard it if you're on TikTok. It's like a super popular song, but I feel like this loop could honestly use a little bell. So I'm gonna pull up Purity real quick, and the preset that YEAT always uses when he adds these bells into his beat is this little digitubular. That's the preset that YEAT always uses. So I'm gonna go ahead and add a bell to this beat and just add a little counter melody on my MIDI over here. And then also I'm kind of hearing like a little synth lead on top of that. So I'm gonna pull up Purity again, go into this preset lead synth and pull up this simple square preset. And then I'm gonna just turn it down like a ton and just add a little bit of a counter melody. And with this sound, it sounds really good if you turn the velocities down. That's always something you can try if you have a sound like a synth lead or something. You can always just try turning the velocities down. Sometimes in VSTs, when you turn the velocity down, it can give the sound like a whole different feel. Okay, I kind of want to add a little rim in here, just a little perk to kind of just offset the clap a little bit. I like that, so I'm gonna go ahead and copy that over. And then it also sounds a little soft, so I'm gonna do Command A to select all the notes, and then I'll just turn the velocity up by holding Alt and then scrolling up on my mouse, and that will just turn the velocity all the way up. So the hi-hat pattern is cool, but it's not quite like cool enough. Like, I don't know, I feel like I can add a couple more rolls. So even though this isn't something that Yeat would typically do, I'm gonna add some low hi-hat rolls. So the way that you do this is just by drawing in a note like lower than the note that you're already on. And I'm gonna turn the velocity of this note down a little bit too, so that it's more in the background. And now I'm gonna just add a couple like low hi-hat notes and then a couple low hi-hat rolls too. So with this note, I'm gonna do Alt A to kind of like chop up the note a little bit, and then with the velocities, I'll just kind of make them like go down, if that makes sense. And I'm gonna take these and put them a little lower too. And then I'll just copy this over by just clicking Shift and then dragging the notes over. So yeah, I think that sounds pretty good. So I think it's time for the 808. It's called the Get Busy 808, and I really like it. I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, that this is like the exact sound from Get Busy by Yeat. What's good about this 808 is that it has like not a lot of attack, which is something that is really good for Yeat beats because his 808s never have a lot of attack. Attack is basically like how hard a sound initially hits. So that's why like Yeat is like, you gotta adjust to it a little bit because like there's a lot of bass in his beats, but it's not like hard hitting bass, if that makes sense. And it kind of like, this can actually allow the artist to have a little bit more space to rap on your beats when the 808's not so hard all the time. And originally I didn't really like that about Yeat because I thought the 808s were like too soft, but I've actually come to appreciate it. So just know that I know that this 808 is not gonna like hit very hard, but that's intentional because that's the, you know, a thing that Yeat does in his beats. So when you're tuning your 808s, one helpful tip is to go up a couple octaves in the piano roll, because when you're making your 808 patterns and you're on a super low octave, sometimes it can be hard to hear what the note actually is. So going up a couple octaves can help with that sometimes. I kind of want to go a little crazy with this pattern, so I like that pattern, so I'm gonna go ahead and copy that over and then put it back down a couple octaves. So here's what the actual 808 pattern sounds like. I'm gonna turn it up a little bit too. Yeah, that's pretty fire. I'm gonna go ahead and arrange that out. So yeah, I'm just go ahead and throw to my boy FORNUTO for the outro, and then he'll play the full beat at the end. Or not, actually. I don't know if they do that at the end of their videos. I can't remember. I'm kind of blanking on that right now, so.
I was in the six, so I had to do the dash.